Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? It's your big brother Griggs. You know what this is. It's over the Hump Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. This week we are coming to you with the C in the I.C.A.RE pledge. Last week we talked about figuring out who you are by stripping away the titles and getting down to the brass tacks of what makes you tick. So this week we're talking about commitment. Commitment. Yes, you heard me. Commitment. Don't turn the video off yet. I know you're scared. Commitment. Here's the situation. Most people have the issue of committing to anything nowadays. The day and age of working 25 years for a job has long set sail. There's no more gold watches, retirement plans, and pensions, etc., etc. And then reality TV makes it seem like if you get on the right video at the right time or find the right person, you'll be a celebrity overnight. It only works in a Twister song. But either way, here's the situation. Commitment. The C. Uber important. The biggest issue that I find most people have nowadays, especially working with my job and as far as like being a manager, area manager, is that people have 2, 3, sometimes even 4 jobs. And that's a lot. You know what I mean? Like, you're all over the place. Like, you got this going on over here, that going on over here, and maybe a family over there. Like, it's a lot going on. So you have that person that's just way too much. Way too many commitments. You can't really honor any one commitment or give 120% to anything because you got 33% of you over here, 33% over there, and another 33% over here. It'll never work out. All right, so for that particular person, if that's your issue and that's what we're dealing with, principle number 1 is very simple. Get rid of plan B. Get rid of plan B. In this day and age, everybody got a plan B. There's a plan B job, we got a plan B relationship, there's plan B schools. Get rid of plan B, man. Plan B distracts you from plan A. No more plan B. If it got plan B on it, it ain't for you. Period. That's it. Distracts you from plan A. Whatever your plan A is, no matter how rough it gets, no matter how tough it gets, you have to decide that I'm going to stick with what it is that I am passionate about, what it is that lines up with my integrity, that lines up with who I am every single day until this thing works out. I don't know how long it's going to take. It could take 1 year, it could take 2 years. Whenever I talk to somebody who's successful, the one thing that they all have in common is that none of it happened in just a year. It didn't happen in 2 years. Sometimes it took 4 years. I've watched somebody take 10 years. It doesn't matter. The thing about it is that whenever you are taking the time to pursue whatever it is that you're passionate about, time really becomes of no consequence because you're passionate and you're enjoying everything that you're doing. All right? So, rule number 1, get rid of plan B. Whatever plan A is, you better be passionate about it. You want to enjoy it. It's who you are. It has to be part of who you are. Your work, whatever your relationship is, it's all an extension of you. It reflects you. If you don't like what you see around you, it all reflects you. If you don't like your work, you don't like your employees, you don't like your relationship, it's a reflection of you. Get rid of plan B. Because soon enough, you'll lose plan A. Plan B is going to be just like plan A was. You're going to be looking for a plan C. Get rid of them. Stick to plan A. All right? Chase your passion. Chase your purpose. That one thing that you were given in life to do that was not given to anyone else. It is for you. Stick to plan A. Get rid of plan B. All right? Number 2, there's a lot of us that are dealing with a level of fear in commitment. You're fearful that you're going to get hurt. You're fearful that it's not going to work out. You're fearful that nobody else has done it before. Good news. I got some good news. You ready for your good news? Here's the good news. If nobody's ever done it, you'll be the first to do it. Everybody wants to come in first, but nobody else wants to venture outside of what everybody else has done. Trust me when I tell you, if it is in you to do, then it can be done. There's so many different people that said all of these different things were impossible, and it remained impossible until somebody decided that it was possible, and they did it. I'm Griggs. I'm from the birthplace of aviation. If the Wright brothers and everybody else was not willing to bend that metal so we can fly in the air, that was impossible at one point. I think Will Smith said that the best. That was impossible. And had they not have tried the impossible, we wouldn't be here today where we are. You can buy a plane ticket and be in California somewhere versus having to drive. All right? So don't worry about the impossible. In anything that you want to do that's worthwhile, you're going to leave yourself a little bit vulnerable. There is no safety net. That's why we got rid of plan B. It's not really a safety net, it's just something to distract you. But outside of that, when you talk about fear, you gotta take the time out and understand that fear is gonna, every day you wake up with your dream, fear's gonna get up too. And every time you stand up, fear's gonna stand right in front of you. Fear is the only competition I've ever encountered that no matter how many times I beat it on a daily basis, it's going to get up, it's going to be in my face every day. It's up to you to decide to do something with that fear. And that's principle number 2. Champions harness the fear and use it for energy. You have to take ownership, harness the fear, and use it for the one thing it's good for, and that's energy. Champions take that. Champions of life take the fear, use this energy to push them to that next level. It moves them to that next level. They're able to move a little bit faster. They're able to make decisions a little bit more consistently and more in line with what it is that they want to do with more clarity. It makes that person go that extra mile. That fear of not being able to have the things that they need to have will have you walking into that business to sell your item. It'll have you walking into the classroom to go the extra mile, understanding that somebody else wants your spot. It'll have you going in that job for 8 hours a day, working those 4,800 minutes down to the last 5 seconds, because somebody somewhere needs that. You got to be committed. Nobody ever came to you and knocked on the door and begged you to come work for them. Nobody came to you and begged you, in most cases, should I say, to come to their school. There's somebody that didn't get into that class, that's not sitting at that desk, that would give everything that they had to have the education and the opportunity that you are wasting right now. Get out of the complacency. Start and getting back to the basics of your commitment and start honoring your commitment. If you went into that class for an hour, then your commitment tells you, I pay attention for 60 minutes and then I owe another 120 minutes worth of studying, so this way I get it. That's not 33%. We're now at 120% and we belong on the dean's list. All right, last but not least, it's going to bring me to my third principle, which is very simple. Enjoy the process. If there was another way to get to where you wanted to go that was not hard work, trust me, I would tell you, but I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to create a lot of hard work. The easiest way to mediocrity is the road that everybody else travels. The road to mediocrity is paved with people that wanted to take the easy way out. That's not for you. You are committed to your dream. You are committed to your vision. You have now committed to all the heavy lifting, to all the hard work, to all of the late hours studying, to all the books, to all of the time, the investment, the going to conferences, the therapy if you need it for your relationship, to get your relationship back on track. You have committed yourself to being a success. And everybody might not understand that, but it's your dream. And bigger than that, bigger than anything else that I can give you, you better enjoy that process along the way. Life is simply the dash. You're born on a day, you perish on a day, and in between that, your life is defined with a dash. You better enjoy the race. Your commitment is everything. A wise man once told me, let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. Stop backing down. Stop losing your backbone. And let's embrace the C in I.C.A.RE. commitment. 3 principles. I'll rehash them for you. Get rid of plan B. Harness the fear and use it for the energy to catapult you to success. Last but not least, enjoy. Enjoy. Say it again, enjoy. And I'll say it again, enjoy the process. This is your big brother Griggs. Happy over the Hump Wednesday. We'll see you next week.